Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh, we get what we deserve. And where down we go, 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 go. Oh, where down we go, 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 go.
Exploding onto the UFC scene like lightning in the dark, Ilia Topuria's fists have captivated fans worldwide.
Ilia Topuria, whatever, he's fucking tight, dangerous.
Lurking behind explosive striking is an overlooked mastery of Georgian wrestling.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, that's right.
He's so dangerous everywhere. He's dangerous with submissions. He's dangerous with kicking. He's dangerous. His heart is dangerous.
Topuria isn't just fighting opponents, he's predicting their downfall.
You know, most of your opponents in the past have, said that they could beat you, but they offered you a lot of respect. Ilia hasn't really offered you that respect.
Now that you can compare me with his past opponents, I'm gonna humble you. I'm gonna show you levels. I'm gonna walk the floor with you.
With Georgian grit, Spanish tenacity, he doesn't chase easy victories. He hunts giants.
And where down we go,
Gonna stumble and crumble him. Oh my goodness, that power! Wow!
But beneath the spotlight lies a powerful story of survival, escaping the shadows of war, overcoming impossible odds, and rising from chaos to greatness.
I know how good I am inside that dog. I'm the best. Trust me, I'm the best. And I work really, really hard to have this kind of confidence and to be able to say this.
Witness firsthand why the world calls him El Matador, the killer.
Tensions continue to rise in Abkhazia. Families are now faced with the painful decision to wait it out or flee.
1996, in a fractured corner of Georgia known as Abkhazia, a partially recognized state torn by war, chaos reigned.
Передаем экстренное сообщение. В ночь с 13 на 14 августа
Ethnic cleansing swept through the region as Russian-backed forces targeted Georgian civilians. With life and death hanging in the balance, the Topuria family made a desperate decision: flee or perish. They risked everything, crossing hostile borders in search of safety. Their escape led them to Germany, where a brief window of peace opened. It was there they had two sons, first Alexander, then Ilia. But after 6 years, they returned to Georgia, drawn by roots, not reassurance. And that is where a young Ilia would say something to his brother that would stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Un día a otro, venga, vamos a luchar. Que no sé cuál ha sido el punto, cuál ha sido la clave, pero lo que sí que sé es que no ha sido nada fácil. Y era como, hay que seguir, hay que seguir, hay que crecer. Para nosotros no existía el límite, ¿no?
And despite every obstacle and setback life threw his way, Ilia made his professional debut in April of 2015.
Súper nervioso, como que no quería ni subir, dudaba, yo decía, ¿qué coño hago aquí? ¿Por qué no he estudiado?
He had to weather a blast from his opponent, but he quickly retaliated. The spark that lit a fuse. He didn't arrive quietly. He blitzed through Spain's MMA circuit with clinical violence, finishing opponents before they had time to blink. Submission after submission, promotion after promotion. He squeezed necks like he was sealing fate.
You can see the compression there is unreal.
He wasn't here to be noticed. He was here to be remembered. The UFC had seen enough. Topuria got the call as a last-minute replacement against Youssef Zalal. 3 weeks' notice. No camp. No problem. He walked in like it was his division already.
Justin Fazal, please.
He'll cinch this up, turn this into an anaconda in a moment.
He's going for that drop of standing, and now he's switching it.
He mauled Zalal for 15 straight minutes, like a surgeon with a grudge, dismantling him piece by piece.
He's in half guard. Yeah, he's going to wrap that net immediately, right? He wastes no time. As soon as you...
Now he's solely on the neck.
That's it.
That's going to strike in favor of Zalal.
There's that flying switch knee, but it was caught by Topuria. And there it is.
No finish, but total control. The UFC brass didn't need a knockout to see what they had.
Ilia Topuria!
And 7 weeks later, Ilia came back, this time with bad intentions.
That was a big difference. You saw that Topuria was...
Damon Jackson was the next to stand in front of the freight train.
Jackson's nose now. I think the big difference...
Thudding shots bent Jackson backwards, and just when he thought it couldn't get worse, it was time for bed. So Ilia shut the lights out.
Just unloading on Damon Jackson right now. All combinations. Those body shots have now officially... That set up the headshot. It's all over.
The walk-off KO for Ilia
chopped him down like a tree.
First fight of the contract, signed with a fist. And it didn't take long to get him back in the octagon, this time to derail the hype train Ryan Hall. The so-called hype train came in to steamroll Topuria, but not like that. He rolled, literally, throwing out Imanari roll after Imanari, but none of it stuck. Topuria flipped the script, stuffed the chaos, and steamrolled him instead.
Topuria is a straight-up assassin.
Then Hall saw red, and like a bull chasing a cape, he spun into danger. Topuria didn't flinch. He punished.
Big shot. That he wasn't being defensively responsible.
Another first-round KO, Topuria was rattling the roster. And just as UFC London loomed, a hotel altercation with Paddy the Baddy went viral. Fists didn't fly, but hand sanitizers did.
The UFC have kept us apart.
When you see me coming,
because you know, when I saw him last time, he got a hand sanitizer bottle bounced off his foot.
It was enough to rocket Topuria into global headlines, but not as El Matador.
Hand sanitizer boy!
As hand sanitizer boy.
You fucking
hey!
You wanna
talk
even knows you by your name,
lad. You're known as hand sanitizer boy.
It didn't stick, and Topuria reminded everyone what really speaks loudest when he squared up with Jai Herbert.
Those rangy kind of guys, but I do like that Jai also threw that.
A surprise head kick nearly rewrote the script.
Speed advantage. Oh! No way! He's got to be careful here.
But the plot twisted fast. Topuria took the hit, held on, and came back.
Doesn't matter doing that. You've got to have the gas tank.
Getting back up.
Herbert's footwork was a chess game.
And I love this movement, this side to side, constantly making Topuria adjust.
But Topuria wasn't playing by the rules. He flipped the board. Checkmate.
Unbelievable knockout by Topuria.
The hand sanitizer boy joke was fading fast. What stood in its place was El Matador. And he wasn't here to clean hands, he was here to spill blood. Bryce Mitchell's blood.
How do you see this fight playing out, and what is your prediction Saturday?
Predict I'm gonna win. I've already proven Ilia wrong. Ilia said I'm a coward. Does a coward show up prepared to die?
Topuria owned the range with sniper-timed right hands.
Because he expects to take down.
Right hand.
Walking him down and tearing up his game plan. He served a combo, and Bryce ate it.
I think he got stung. Oh, big uppercut. And Ilia's trying to move to side control, and he is in side control now. Good shot by Topuria.
Wow. Mitchell urgently gets back to his feet and continues to apply pressure.
Then he pancaked him.
Beautiful uppercut there, though. He clipped him with that uppercut.
And wiped the plate clean.
Oh, that's tight.
Whoa! Still undefeated!
Wow.
Ilia Topuria submits Bryce Mitchell.
An arm triangle sent Topuria to a title eliminator.
Incredible performance from Ilia Topuria tonight.
Facing his scariest test yet, Josh Emmett, a featherweight with heavyweight power.
Bro, if that guy hits anybody, they go night-night.
Oh! That was heavy.
And Emmett looking back to the canvas now. The otherworldly heart of Josh Emmett.
Working working off the jab, Topuria mapped out violence.
Repeatedly acknowledged respectfully that Topuria.
He's got to be very careful dipping his head. Don't.
Topuria back to work on that lead leg of Emmett. 90 seconds to go in the round. Good combination there. Heavy. Huge combination.
That jab, man.
Emmett forced to retreat and yet still throwing a bomb to try to turn the tide in and slide out into space. Nice hook. Emmett at all times.
See his ear down.
Yeah, it's gnarly.
That's bad. John.
Chopping at the legs, cutting Emmett's power at the source.
Times as well, right? Very measured, not forcing anything.
Yeah.
This is a difference of the fakes. You see how Topuria...
He's doing that same thing with the hand.
He beat the striker at his own game, strike for strike, inch by inch.
Very fun
Oh, my goodness.
That jab.
Look at he's staying in the pocket.
Oh, my goodness.
Nasty hook.
He still believes that he can go and end this fight.
Oh, huge jab for Topuria.
And
look at that uppercut.
Oh, and a big right hand. Emmett in desperation mode.
He can get him out of here.
yeah,
Body shots from Topuria.
Emmett is still.
That uppercut was heavy.
And Emmett's still throwing.
It was a masterclass, but Emmett's chin wouldn't clock out. And just when you thought it was only hands, Topuria showed he can roll two at the end.
You watch him beat up Bryce Mitchell, throw him around like he didn't belong in there. You watch what he did to the jiu-jitsu Ryan Hall. You knew how good this kid was. But we'd never seen him do that against a Josh Emmett.
By unanimous decision, Ilia Topuria.
It was domination without a finish. Topuria didn't just belong at the top, he was the top. The decision was unanimous, the performance unignorable. And now with gold in sight, the UFC handed him a name etched in greatness, Alexander Volkanovski.
Pressure on Mendez. Ripping to the body,
He walked into enemy territory like it was his own backyard.
You all will become my instant fans, so shut the fuck up right now. I represent the new generation of mixed martial arts. He said he's gonna humble me. Stand up and do something, humble me. I'm here, right in front of you. Do some shit. Gonna take his lights out in the first round.
No, and
He dropped quotes at the presser and bodies in the cage. Slipping off the center line, slicing angles, he flowed like water and cracked like thunder.
Couple good jab.
That could be the lights out for him, so he's got to be careful as he backs out.
Big right hand.
Flurry of clean surgical combos rattled the champion.
Jab.
Snapped it off beautifully.
One slick slip, a counter laced with venom. The crown didn't fall. It was taken. The reign of Ilia Topuria had begun.
This guy walked the walk, talked the talk, and got it done. It feels like the start of a new era. You've got a superstar on your hands.
If you want to come here and take this belt, just make sure that you are good everywhere.
From Abkhazia to the octagon, war-torn streets to world champion, Topuria turned survival into supremacy. His journey wasn't lucky, it was earned with blood, sweat, and tears. But now, with the belt in hand, the roles flipped. Topuria was no longer the hunter, he was the hunted. And circling him like a shark in bloodied water was a veteran, a savage, a fan favorite, Max Holloway.
I gotta say, I'm him, guys. There's the El Matador. He is running away from a bull.
5 rounds of needed for the undisputed UFC featherweight championship.
El Matador didn't dodge the bull. He slammed it.
His hips are not giving him an opportunity to defend.
Well, now what Ilia to feint and come with his overhands. It's up to him.
Max had the reach.
That pinpoint jab from Holloway, and now
He's going to extend it.
But Topuria had the power.
To check some of these kicks.
One right hand marked the slaughter.
huge right now for Topuria.
Chin on him.
But he was hurt.
Ilia's got to be careful that he doesn't punch himself out.
Hand Sanitizer Boy is now a memory. The world echoes one name, El Matador. He didn't stumble into greatness. He chased it down, cornered it, and made it bleed. From slipping bullets as a child to slipping punches under bright lights, Topuria carved his legacy with grit, precision, and a right hand that doesn't miss. He was built for the hunt, but now he is the target. And if history's watching, it better take notes.